So why exactly is the MCU as successful as it is? Well, Sebastian Stan, aka the Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes himself, has an interesting take on it, and he says it's all due to the fact that it's Kevin Feige at the helm and he loves everything he does. In a recent interview with Collider, when asked about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when asked about the approach that Marvel Studios takes with all these characters and Kevin Feige, and why the Marvel Studios brand is as successful as it is, Sebastian Stan says that when it really comes down to it, it's all about Kevin Feige. From day to day, from the way he was 10 to 11 years ago, to how he is today, nothing has changed. And he says that when you talk to him about a character he loves, you see him light up like a child. You see a flicker in his eyeballs. He just loves the characters. He loves talking about them. He loves coming up with ideas. And that he comes off as a fan. And that if you do something, he walks up to you on set. He congratulates you. He tells you people love what you've done. That you would make the people that are responsible for it proud. That he just comes off like a truly genuine fan who loves what he's doing. And he's getting to create the world that he's always loved as a child. And he's another person that keeps saying this, that every time you see Kevin Feige, he's just so excited to be doing what he's doing and to get the ball rolling on the next project. And he's always talking about the future and what they're going to do a couple years out and what their plans are and what characters he loves and what comics he loves and which ones they're referencing and the people that are brought on set. Like, you get the sense that he just loves doing the MCU the way it is and that he's lucky to be there, because when you look back on it, 2006-ish, 2007, when Kevin Feige was pitching Marvel Studios and the idea, he was laughed at by everybody up until he went and raised independent funding for the entire first phase. So it was one of those things where he was so committed to the idea and showed so much passion that some people were willing to commit to it and put their money on it, and distribution and all these partners came together to make it a reality. And the more Kevin Feige seems to do, the more the fans seem to react in a more positive light. And Stan even says he believes that Kevin Feige doesn't get enough creative credit or credit in general when it comes to how much he takes on and how he's involved with everything and how much he's doing and how he's trying to make everything connect to each other. But it's one of these aspects where Kevin Feige always seems to want to stay out of the spotlight. He'll do his rounds that he's required to, and he'll post the, photo of the red carpet and anything he's on. But other than that, he doesn't want to be involved with being the highlight of everything. And it's more us hardcore fans that know that he's the man behind the scenes than anybody else. And it seems like that's the way he wants to keep it, from what Sebastian Stan says. And the reason it's so successful is because he doesn't put himself ahead of everything, which is probably smart.